recording, and then I'm going to talk to you and I'm going to share with you. All right. So we are going to look at the assignment quickly. I've got so many things open here. Okay, so as you can see, we are creating a presentation, inserting photos, applying picture styles, and inserting shapes. And we do all of that in this class participation. So this is the basic assignment. Your creative cooking class has volunteered to manage a bake sale to raise funds for victims of a tornado in a neighboring town. To encourage more students to participate in the bake sale, you decide to put together a presentation that would run in the cafeteria, and you want to show your audience how easy it is to make an apple pie. So we are going to create a presentation, and you will see here on your scanned assignment that the pictures are in color, and when you are in doubt about a specific color, when you open it here, it is in color and you can more or less see what it should be. Whereas if you print it out, it will probably be black and white. So if you are in doubt, just head on over here. Then we are always starting at instruction 1 and we're working our way down. And this is what we're going to also do today. And the images that you need to insert, like for example, this apple pie at the back, all of these images are the ones that I just showed you. So you can find it here. If any of you are struggling to download the images from here, please let me know and I will upload it to your email. Maybe I'll do that anyway. I'll just send all of it in email, and that is usually a lot easier. So all of the things are here. Alright, so now let's head on over to PowerPoint where we will start to do this assignment. Just going to share quickly. Here we go. Alright. Where is it? Here we go. Okay, so I'm starting from here. I printed out for myself. I know you guys don't all have printers, but if you have another device where you can just read the instructions and then you do it on your screen, that will also work. Otherwise, just go to the lab and print yourself this assignment. It's 4 pages, but it's because of all the images. All right, so let's begin. Create a new presentation. And it's very important that you read the word new, because sometimes you will receive a pre-designed presentation that you just have to edit. So in this case, that's not one of those times. You still have to create it from scratch. Create a background by inserting the photo called the apple pie from the data files. And you guys will remember that we did backgrounds on Wednesday last week. So it's going to be easy for us to do it today. I will also upload that one. Okay, I forgot about that one. Did I record that one? I hope so. Anyway, so we're going to go to format background like we did last time. And here is all the options that we spoke about. Now, the one they want us to use is the picture background. So, of course, we're going to click on the word picture or texture fill. And this is where we're going to find the picture. So, but before we do that, we were supposed to just add a theme. Okay, just now is this thing, don't worry about this thing. We are going to add a theme. So we're going to go to design and they want us to add the retrospect theme. I'm not always sure which one is retrospect, so I'm just, okay, it's this one. Lucky guess. Okay, so when you put your mouse on the design or on the theme, it will give you the name of it. So this is retrospect, so I'll click on that. And then they also give you another instruction with regards to the theme, and they say, do not change the brown variant. Oh, it's cold, my nose is running. So here you have your variants, and you will notice here that it is the brown variant, actually this one, and don't change it from the brown to another variant. Look, here's a blue, a green, a gray, a purple. Okay, so don't change the variant. That is specifically what they said. Okay, that is step 1 done. Step 2, on slide 1, create a background. Okay, so here we go to slide 1, and it looks like it is only slide 1. So we are going to create a background, and we're not going to apply it to all, because if you look at the other slides, it is not on the other slides, it is just on slide 1. Okay, so I right click and I'm going to say format background, and they say insert the picture called Apple Pie from the data files. Now, you don't have the data files, you have it on Google Classroom. So I'm going to quickly go to files and I will be able to find it very quickly. Data files, chapter 1. Okay. Oh, chapter 2. So we are looking for this apple pie image and we click on insert. So as you can see, we now have the apple pie in there. Now they say change the transparency to 53%. And if you look here on the side, you will see the transparency at the moment is 0. Okay, so we are going to close the transparency. We're going to change the transparency to 53%. Okay, that makes it almost 50% lighter. And the reason they do this is so that you can type text on here and it won't disappear in the background. Okay, so we are changing the transparency to 53%. Now we're going to type a title. So this is our title and this is called a placeholder. Okay, so this is called a placeholder and this is called a subtitle. Okay, everything is placeholders actually. Whenever you see a dotted line like this, it is a placeholder. But this is a placeholder for the title and this is a placeholder for the subtitle. You also get placeholders for content and things like that. Okay, so I'm going to click in my title placeholder and I'm going to type my title. And the title is Homemade Apple, or Appley Apple Pie. Okay, that is my title. They say press the enter key after the word homemade. So I have to go back to homemade, put my cursor after E and press enter so that the apple pie goes to the next line. And they say here, so the text is now in 2 lines and then center the text. Now we center the whole thing, obviously. And if you are in doubt, you will be able to see on the images on the assignment what exactly it is they want from you. So we are going to center the title like that. Remember, if I can give you good advice, when you do these assignments, take a pen or a pencil or a highlighter or something and just highlight the instructions that you have done because the paragraph is this long. And at the moment, we have already entered the title. We've already pressed the enter key. We've already centered and now we're applying a word out style. So we are already at the 4th instruction and we're only on the 2nd sentence. So it could look totally overwhelming if you don't manage it a little bit better. So mark the ones that you've done, make a correction mark. So if something happens and you have to leave it and come back to it, you will be able to do so. Okay, so we are ready to apply the word art style. So since we have selected the words homemade apple pie, we can go here to word art styles and you can see this whole ribbon is for word art styles, all of this. Okay, so they say apply the word art style, full orange accent to, outline accent to. It sounds hectic, right? But these are your word art styles and each of them actually have a name. And if you, I don't know if you can see my screen tip in the video, but you will be able to see it in the YouTube video. It is a long screen tip. The whole thing is the line, the whole thing is the name of the specific word on. So in this case, we are looking for full orange accent to. So let's start there. Okay. Full orange accent to, outline to, here we go, accent to. So this is the one we are looking for. So I can click on that. Now, please make sure that you always choose the the right one. Otherwise, you're going to lose marks. Because when I do the rubric, and I'm going to show you on Wednesday how I mark the West Nile virus assignment. I have a rubric. Everything that you don't do is a 0, and everything that you completed successfully is a 1. Okay. Change the text full to dark red. Okay, so let's stop there. So here we go to text full now. Our title is still selected, homemade apple pie. Now we go to text full and we're going to change it to dark red. And just remember that all of these things are because of the theme. And our theme is retrospect. So these colors go with the theme. I've said that so many times, I'm going to say it a million more times. Okay, so we're going to go to, it says it's the first color in the standard colors row. So this is the standard colors. As you can see, there's a little title over here that says standard colors. So go ahead and select that one, because that is the dark red that we have to choose, and then change the text outline color to green. So here we go now to text outline, and remember, we're still busy only with the title. So now we're going to go to text outline, and we're going to change that color to green. And they say in the color, in the standard color, it is the 6th one. It should just say green, not green accent 1, green something something, just green. So we have a dark red color of our text, and we have an outline of green. Oh, I let my finger go. Where am I now? And the text outline weight to 3 points. So we are still here. Okay, so once again you go back to text outline, and now you're going to go to the weight, and they tell you that the weight should be 3 points. So you select 3 points. Also, apply the transform text effect. So we are still busy over here with this title. So here we head on over to text effects, and we're going to choose transform. So here at the bottom, it's the chevron up that we should use, and they say it's the first effect in the second warp row. Okay, so here's warp. Is this it? No, this is stop. We're just looking for chevron. There we go. So if you put your mouse on that specific text, or on that specific effect, or on that specific button, if you want to call it that, it's not a button, you will see the name that you have to choose. Once again, if you can't see it in Google Meet now on the video, you will see it in the video, because I'm screen recording. You also won't see yourself. Okay, so we are choosing this one, chevron up, so I can select it. To this text, position this word art as shown. Okay, it looks like it is the way it's supposed to be. And then type bake sale Saturday, January 20 in the subtitle placeholder. So we are heading on to the subtitle, and we're going to type in capitals bake sale space dash space Saturday, January 20. Okay, so this is our subtitle, but I'm pretty sure we're going to still change it. So I'm going to select my subtitle now, because they say change the font to MV Bowley. So I'm going to go to my home tab, and here I'm going to search for MV. So if you type MV, you get it. And if you type MV, you actually get it immediately. So it's MV Bowley. Press enter, and it selects MV Bowley. And increase the font size to 30. Right now it is 24, so you will just increase it to you will see there's no 30, so you have to manually type 30. A lot of students, they don't know that you can type in this box. You can, so just select it and then just replace the 24 with a 30. Bold the text. So all of this is still happening while I have selected that text, because I'm making all the changes to that. And then center the text as shown. So I'm just clicking on the center button, and it looks like we are done with slide 1. So this is how it looks. All right. That bake sale looks very dull, but I don't think they want us to change the color. At the moment, what is the color? Let's quickly see. The color is this color, because if you put your mouse in any text and you go to the text color, it will select the text that it is, and right now it is olive green text 2. So it looks like it's black in the example, but they didn't say we should change it to black. They just said bold the text, center the text, increase the font size, but not font color. So we leave it the way it is. Okay, now we are ready, and all of this was step 3. So we've done quite a lot, and this slide alone could easily count 20 points, because if you count each and every instruction, you will eventually get to some amount of points. Now we are ready to go to slide 2. Create slides 2 through 4 with the 2 content layout. So I'm going to insert a new slide, and we are selecting the layout, which is the 2 content layout. to content layout is this one, and you can tell that it is because it says to content below. The default one, which is the one that opens automatically, is title and content. So we are definitely not choosing that one. We're choosing to content layout with the content and caption layout. And well, there should be a caption. I think that is that one. Oh, it's this one. Content. No, slide 5 is content with caption. Let me just make sure. Yeah. So we are ready to continue with slide 2. I'm only going to do this one more and then we will stop for today. Okay. Type the title and the content and insert the photo. So let's start with the title. The title says, oopsie, capital is on. Choose the right apples. And remember, if they type it like this, you type it like this. Don't type in lowercase letters. It is very unprofessional, especially since they did not type in lowercase letters. If they did, maybe you can, but I'm sure they wouldn't. Okay, so we have Jonathan. This is obviously a type of apple. We have Honeycrisp. So all of these are apples. Granny Smith. Winesap. Never heard of that one before. Braeburn. Rome Beauty. That's it. Okay, so we have just listed the different apples and now we need to insert the specific apple. But let's read the instructions. I'm just going to show you this. You will see it. I won't see that you see it because I'm on my other view. But I hope you can see that if you look at the slides, you can more or less design the slide. But it does not give as much detail in the picture as it does in the instruction. So always check the instruction. Once you've completed the instruction, go and compare it to the picture. But don't just look at the picture because students are very tempted to forget all the instructions and just head on over to the picture. Because there's little screen tips there, yes, to show you what you should do. But don't fall for that. Go to the instruction. Okay, so we typed the title, we typed the content. Now we need to insert the photo. And if you go to this tiny little icon, it says pictures. And over here you can go and choose your pictures. Now the one we are supposed to choose is this one with the apple, the green apple and the red apples. So I'm going to click on insert. The photos to be inserted are called apples, ingredients, cooks, and apple pie slice and available on the data files, but you choose the one that you need to choose by looking at the pictures. Size the photos and then use the smart guides to position these images. What is a smart guide? A smart guide, for example, I don't know if you'll see it, but when I move this picture on my slide, there's a dotted line that appeared. That means horizontally centered. If I drag it up and I drag it, now you will see there is a vertical line that appeared. Not only that, also 2 smaller horizontal lines. So those are your smart guides. And now if you see a horizontal and a vertical line, it means that picture is perfectly centered because it is right in the middle. Okay, but we are not using that. We are aligning it on the right. So you can see my smart guide has a dotted line there on the right. So I am dropping it there. Okay, we have to change the style of this photo and we are going to change it on slide 2. Okay, they're going to tell us now what style we should use. So I'm reading the instruction again. Increase the size of the title to 54 points. So you select your title and you can just type 54. I'm sure there is a 54 anyway. Now we're changing the font color to dark red. Remember, we also use dark red for the title of the presentation. So dark red once again works with the theme. And then bold this text. So we're going to hit bold as well. Use the Format Painter to apply these formatting changes to the title text on slides 3 and 4. I haven't entered slide 3 and 4 yet, but when I have, I should also copy Format Painter it. Not really copy it, but you copy the formatting. So you're going to click on Format Painter and you're going to apply it to the others, which we'll do tomorrow, obviously. And on slide 2, change the list font size to 24. What is it at the moment? At the moment it is 20. So we are going to select our list, and they say we should change it to 24. So we're going to do that. Apply the bevel perspective picture style. So I'm selecting this picture and I'm going to format and I'm choosing a picture style. These instructions are so good because they use the exact words. So you just need to look for that on your screen. So you're going to go to picture styles and you're looking for the bevel perspective picture style. And as you can see, it's the one that looks like it's flattening it out a little bit. So it looks like this one. If you put your mouse on it, once again, it will give you the exact name of that style. So you click on it. Change the border color to light green. So once again, you're going to go, this picture should still be selected. There is something that I've seen in my years as teaching there. Students always click out of whatever it is they have done just now. Don't click out, stay there and make sure that it is still selected so that you can make the changes. So my image is still selected. So they say I should add a border, and they want me to change the color to light green. So here is my border color and I'm choosing light green. There we go. And change the border weight to 6 points. So still selected. I didn't click anywhere else. Now I'm just going to go and select the weight to be 6 points. Quite a heavy border for such a small picture. All right, and that brings us to the end of slide 2. We have applied everything, we have done everything, so we are basically at the last bit. So I'm going to stop here for now. Do any of you have any questions about what we've done? So what we have basically done is we inserted a background picture, we edited the background picture with some transparency, we inserted a title, we changed the title with some word art, a text art, and so on. We also changed the theme and the theme colors, or with the theme, and we inserted an image and we edited the image by adding a style and some borders and things like that. So basically that is what we have done right now. Do any of you have a question for me? No. So this is where I'm going to stop. So tomorrow afternoon, we will continue and we'll finish this. And then on Wednesday, I will work through a rubric with you guys so that you can see how I assign marks. Because when we are done with class participation 3, you will be given an assignment that will count for marks. And of course, you should know how we mark. So that is why we do it. Right, let me just stop my recording quickly so that I can see